Hey, how y'all doing here? Miss I am. How y'all doing? I hope everything is well. I hope y'all getting out, getting in some nature. I hope y'all staying high vibrational, staying grounded, staying positive, letting those positive the positive thoughts flow through, getting all that negative stuff out, and staying on a positive path. I wanted to come on here today and talk to you all about keeping the toxicity away. Keeping the toxicity away. Keep the toxicity away. You're going to have people on your path and your journey of you just trying to stay positive and, be the best version of yourself and, be, just stay on your positive path. You're going to have people try to come in like negative people. People going to be sent your way. It could be like maybe family members that you cut off. They might try to slide in and, see what's going on with you. It could be like people from your past, maybe past friends, past lovers or whatever. But yeah, if it didn't serve you no good and you cut them off for a reason, don't go back, because there's a reason why you cut them off. They'll try to breadcrumb you into coming back in, or even may try to tell you they changed, or some of them may not even tell you nothing. They may just try to be like, oh, we doing this over here. Why don't you come meet us over here? And then you may be bamboozled with some shenanigans, So just don't even deal with it. Don't even do it. Instead, stay on your path. Stay positive. Just don't allow that to come back in. I mean, it's gonna be rough, with you, being on this path alone or whatever. It gets a little rough. Trust me. But it's like, do not allow that toxicity back in. You cut it off for a reason. You don't need it back on your life. If they're not willing to change for themselves, then, because they got to be willing to change for themselves first, so if they're not willing to change for themselves, then just like you had to change for yourself first, right? You had to look within inside of yourself. You had to dissect yourself, your triggers, all of that. You had to go within inside yourself to heal yourself. So if these people are not willing to heal themselves, or just take accountability for anything, you don't need to be around nobody like that. That's just what it is. You don't need to be around nobody that can't take accountability for their own actions, or just simply want to flip the script on you. Narcissistic behavior. They'll try to convince you to come back, and they're gonna get mad. You'll have some people upset. You'll have some people upset because they can't get you to do what they want you to do. And if they was real friends or real genuine to you, they would want you. They would be happy that you're on your path. They would be happy, like, oh, she's being the best version of herself. She's staying on a positive path. She's helping others. She's just doing what needs to be done. Like any real friend will be happy that you would do that. You know what I mean? Any real person will be happy. Like, yo, she's really doing what needs to be done out here. So don't allow them to try to say, oh, well, that stuff you doing, that's weird as hell. That's not what. Yeah, you took a different path. You're breaking generational curses. So of course they're going to be like, oh, well, that's not what we grew up on. That. No, it's not. It's not. No, it's not. We did grow up in religion, but I took a different path. I'm not religious. I'm not a religious person. I'm a spiritual being. So so they'll try to make you feel bad and, gaslight you into going back to that. But it's like, nah, you stay on your path. They'll get mad to try to convince you. Then they get mad at you because they're not convincing enough. They wasn't convincing enough to convince you to come back. So they're mad because they wasn't convincing enough. What type of shit is that? So don't allow that to, don't allow them people to sneak back in. They're going to try to do everything in their power to get you back, knock you off your path, and don't allow that to happen. Don't allow nobody to knock you off your path. If you're in tune with your purpose and your purpose in life, don't allow nobody to come in and tell you that that's wrong, or don't allow nobody to come in and distract you from what needs to be done for you. And they will try. So I'm just here to to give you your confirmation, that these people will try to come in and they'll try to remind you of who you used to be, you know? They'll remind you of who you used to be. And then, like I said, anyone genuine, they're not going to remind you of how you used to be. They're going to focus on what you got going on now. They're not going to focus on how you used to be and what you used to do. No, that's not how it works. You know? We all got to grow as individuals. You know, this is if you ain't learning, you ain't living. If you're not learning. You know? So you have to, you know, I had to learn that the hard way. You could be existing and not living. You could just be just there, just doing the same stuff every day. Just, you know what I mean? It's just like, no, you gotta get out there. You gotta learn different things. There's always things to be learned. There's always, you know what I mean? Like I say, I always want to learn until I can become a teacher. I always want to be the student. You know, I always want to learn, and you know what I mean? There's always stuff to be learned, you know, so just don't let them take you off your path, off your journey, you know. And if you may have to cut off more people, you know, because of what you're, and that's okay. Don't feel bad about doing better for yourself, and you know. So, I've had people try to come in and tell me, oh, what I was doing was wrong. I'm a witch. I'm a devil worshiper, and you know, like whatever. Y'all entitled to y'all opinion. You know, y'all feel how y'all feel. I'm doing what's right for me, for my higher self, what feels good in my spirits, you know, and most of them are not gonna they're not gonna feel where you're coming from anyway because of the energy that they carry, you know, the low vibrational energy. And that's from that, you know, being able to heal, you know, they probably got childhood wounds and daddy issues, mommy issues, all that stuff that needs to be, and we all have our issues. I've had my issues, but I had to learn how to heal those issues. You know, if I want to be the best version of myself, you know, I can make the best of my situation, or I can sit in sorrow and feel sorry for myself. I refuse to do that. So, you know, it's what you make of it, you know. Just don't allow these people to come back in and, you know, tell you because you want to better yourself and you know, don't do that. Even when you come up with, you know, with your ideas and stuff, you might, not even, you know, intentional. You know, you just be speaking in general, like, oh, I was thinking about doing this and doing that, and you get somebody like, why you want to do that? You shouldn't do that. Like, pay attention to shit like that, you know? Pay attention to, I don't care who they are. It could be family, friends, lovers. It could be anybody. Pay attention to shit like that. Or you might walk into the room, you might be dressed like, my motherfucker might laugh like, why you got some shoes on? But you look nice. Nah, they mean what the fuck they said. Why you got them shoes on? They don't know how to be authentic. So, yeah, I mean, that they're in the industry that they carry, they don't know how to be authentic. So they'll find ways to try to, you know what I mean, try to tell the truth, but then it's weird because it's like they'll try to be honest, but deep down inside they can't be because of the energy that they carry. You see what I'm saying? So, and it's really sad. It's really sad, you know? Shouldn't nobody have to, you know, deal with that, but hey, you know, it's a part of what we go through, you know? That's just, you know, how things go. You know, but you don't have to deal with, you know, that cycle. You hopped off that hamster wheel. You're not on that level no more. You're not on that, you know, keep going in a circle. You're off that. They don't know how to hop off that wheel from keep repeating the same cycle. So they want you to hop back on. They want you to hop back on that wheel. Cause you off it. They trying to figure out how she get off that wheel, yo. That's crazy. You've been through, like, and you'll get people to try to compare their life to yours. Like, oh, we pretty much been through the same shit. Yeah, we might have been through some similar shit, but guess what? I'm not gonna sit there and feel sorry for myself. I'm gonna do something about it. I used to sit in that sorrow and play that victim card and all that, but it's like, no, like, nah. My spiritual team showed me what would happen if I stayed on that hamster wheel, and I didn't like what I saw. So I had to hop off that hamster wheel, you know? So, yeah, they'll try. They'll try, because like I said, they're trying to figure out, what are you doing to stay so positive? What are you doing to be able to smile every day? What are you doing? You know? And that's what they can't seem to figure out. Well, if they sit down in some peace and quiet and listen to themselves, then maybe they can figure out their own situation. But that would be too much work, because it's easier to sit in a situation you're comfortable with. This journey is an uncomfortable journey. So most people, they don't like discomfort. They like comfortable. They don't like discomfort. So, they're going to be mad. And it's not anything with you. It's more so an issue with them. They're mad because they don't, they don't have they just don't have the willpower or some people just don't want to. Some people just okay with it, and they just, it's like, why not, it's like, oh, why them? And it's like, it could be you too. It could be you too if if you simply just, look inside yourself, treat others how you want to be treated, So I don't recommend doing, people do stuff. I believe in letting it play itself out. Karma's, a bad person. And don't think I don't know why people think because they're behind closed doors, stuff is not it's still being seen. You're still being seen. Don't think you're hiding because the door's closed. Spirit sees everything. So let them play themselves. Let them wonder why. You know why. You don't got to wonder because you know why. You don't got to wonder why. They're sitting there and wonder. They're going to always wonder as long as they carry that low vibrational energy, they're always going to wonder. As if you would, if you didn't change, if you didn't change yourself, you would always wonder about others as well, or stay on that hamster wheel. For keep repeating the same cycles over and over and over and over. So don't feel bad about you have to leave some people behind. Don't feel bad about doing what's best for you. Don't feel bad about them not want to do what's best for them. They have a choice just like you have a choice. Now, people do change. Now, I'm saying if you got people that's change and walking and that's on their path and they're trying to do it, give them a chance. Don't do that to them, because if they're, the goal is for everyone to look inside themselves. So it's just who would be willing to, put in the work. Who wants to be the better version of themselves? Who wants to stay low vibrational? Who wants to help their people? Who don't care about their people, So all of that, gaslighting to try to get you, narcissistic behavior. Narcissists love to blame, or people who carry narcissistic energy, they love to blame everyone but themselves. You ever come across somebody who never can say it's always somebody else's fault? Always. It's always it's like they can never take accountability for nothing. And then when you bust their bubble, they want to cry. They want to play the victim. As soon as you tell them about themselves, their behavior, they don't want to take accountability and they want to cry and act like you did something to them. No, you did something to me. What you crying for? But that's the narcissistic behavior. That's what they do. They can't take accountability. And that goes for men and women. There's narcissistic men out here. There's narcissistic women. It goes both ways. Narcissists don't got a color, shape. They don't got none of that. Yeah, they don't got none of that. So, don't allow this to happen to you. They're going to try. They're going to try every way, shape, or form. It may not even come through people. It may come through an ad or, you might get an ad for some shit. You eating healthy, right? You eating healthy, and you might get an ad for some shit. Keep getting ads for unhealthy shit, and that's just to try to get you to, you know what I mean? It's like you have your cheat days where you can go, you know what I mean? Long you just don't make a habit of that, But it's just like you'll get them ads to try to get you back into that habit. So it's not gonna always come in human form like you may think. It might come through an ad or a video or just be careful. That's all. Just be careful. Just be careful. Because a lot of people, most people don't want to be left behind, and it's like, that's how they're looking at it. You're looking at the overall of, you got to do what's best for you. You're a spiritual being. You got to make sure you're in tune with your your body, the universe. Now they're looking at it as if you leaving them behind. It's like, no, I'm just trying to better myself. That's all, and as you should as well. You know what I mean? Don't take that shit real personal and try to make you feel bad. You know? It's like, no, we're not doing that. Like, you're not gonna make me feel bad about me doing what's best for me. You know? So that's my message here. I don't want to keep y'all too long, but you know, I just protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your peace. You know, just don't allow no one to just come in and mess up all what you accomplished, the hard work. Just don't let nobody come in and disturb that. Stay on your path. They will try in a heartbeat, and they'll keep trying. But you got this. You got this. You defeated everything. There's nothing else. There's nothing you can't get through. You've been through so much. There's nothing you can't get through. Nothing. I mean nothing. So stay on your path. I love you. Hope y'all getting out. I hope y'all, you know, getting into that nature, you know, getting connected with the elemental spirits. If not, try to, you know. Love you. Stay high vibrational. Stay grounded. Stay stable. Protect your peace. Protect your energy. Love you. Have a good one.